There are many debates about domestication of horses, right? First of all, what does it entail, right? Was it domestication? Does it mean that you herd horses? Does it mean that you ride horses? Does it mean that you sort of use horses as a draft animal, like with a cart or something? There is not a clear evidence of riding, right?
Yeah.
In Batai culture, there is a evidence of herding and milking.
Yeah.
Horses, right? Herding and milking, but there is and the horses that were domesticated in Botai, they are not ancestors of the modern horses. But it can happen. It happened throughout history that, horses can live in the wilderness without people, and they will live in the wild. It happened, for instance, in the Americas with the horses of conquistadors that then became, what is the name of the Mustangs, that they became Mustangs, and then they were again domesticated by Indians. So there is sort of the process of horses going wild and being domesticated again and going wild again. So it can sort of the historical process. But there is now clear evidence, and Jaslok, you can correct me, that the horse was first ridden in the Volga-Don region, right? There is an evidence of that sort of the riders. And the people of the Volga-Don region, they're also not far away from us. But the most ancient sort of, we can say also maybe not domestication, but sort of the appropriation of horses we see in the Tamgalı site near Almaty. And there are petroglyphs, and one of these petroglyphs is the people with the sun instead of the head, right? We call them Sani people, and there are horses with horns, right? And this is the Bronze Age. It's sort of the 13th, 14th century before Christ, and it's a very ancient time, and it might be even before the domestication, or maybe the beginning of the process of the domestication. And there is one sort of interpretation that horses were used for transporting the souls of the dead to the other world. Wow. And these people with the sun instead of the head, they are the first shamans. So the shamans were the first people to domesticate horses and then to use them as a there was an important ritual of, the soul traveling. In the Sak kurgans, right, the mounds of Saks, they're often horses buried with the people, right? So, because people thought that they will need horses in the other world, right?